welcome back to Verse of the Day. It is day 15, and today's verse is Matthew chapter 4, verse 9 through 10. Reading from NIV. All this I will give you, he said, if you will bow down and worship me. Jesus said to him, away from me, Satan, for it is written, worship the Lord your God and serve him only. So a little bit of background on this verse. Satan has brought Jesus into the wilderness and he is tempting him with all sorts of different things. So Jesus is fasting at this time for 40 days and 40 nights. And the devil at first comes to him and says, you're fasting. I know you want to eat. If you truly are God, turn these stones into bread. And Jesus responds by saying, it is written, man shall not live on bread alone, but on every word that comes from the mouth of God. And then Jesus is saying, the devil attempts Jesus with saying, if you truly are God, throw yourself off of this mountain and the angels come and pick you up and they'll save you and you'll never touch the ground. And Jesus replies by saying, it is written, do not test the Lord your God. And then in the verse we read, Jesus says, for it is written, worship the Lord your God and serve him only. So there are lots of different parts you can pick out about this. There's only one way to interpret it, but there's lots of different aspects of it that we can, kind of connect and figure out and break down. But the one I'm worried about is how important it is to know your word. These verses in this chapter gives us a lot of information on how to deal with temptation. It is to know your word. When the devil is tempting Jesus, the way Jesus is not falling into temptation is by responding with the word of God. It's a battle of who knows the word more. So when you're in these times of temptation and the devil is tempting you to sin, it is so important to know the word, to know verses like, no weapon formed against you shall prosper, to know that no temptation is too much for us to bear. So yes, 1 Corinthians 10:13, no temptation has overtaken you except what is common to mankind, and God is faithful. He will not let you be tempted beyond what you can bear, but when you are tempted, he will also provide a way out so that you can endure it. What a great message that is, to know that it's not a pity party. You can't be like, well, I know I'm not supposed to masturbate. I know I'm not supposed to commit the sin, but other people don't have it as hard as me. No temptation has overtaken you except what is common to man. And then you can go to 1 Corinthians chapter 6, verse 18, where it says to flee from sexual immorality. Run from sin. Don't stay in the moment. Get out of that situation as fast as you can. So I encourage you to dive more deeply into the Bible yourself. Read it as much as you possibly can. Put down your phone and read the Bible. And I hope that you learn something from this. God bless.